Ever wonder what happens when you meet someone who completely changes how you see a place? That's exactly what happened to me on day 2 of my 30-day Jamaican adventure. I was exploring St. Thomas, one of those parishes that doesn't get nearly enough love, when I stumbled upon something incredible. Let me introduce you to Kimberly Cummings and her company, Kimasa Travel Services. Trust me, this woman is about to become your new favorite person in Jamaica.
So hi, I'm Kimberly from Kimasa Travel Services.
I was trying to figure out what to do in St. Thomas when I found Kimasa Travel Services on Instagram. Within 5 minutes of meeting Kimberly, I knew I had found something special. This woman has an infectious laugh that could brighten up even the rainiest day, and her passion for St. Thomas just lights up the whole room. Here's what makes Kimberly different from every other tour guide you've met. She's not just showing you around St. Thomas. She's connected to this place in the deepest way possible. Are you ready for this? She's a descendant of Paul Bogle. Yes, Paul Bogle, our national hero. When someone has that kind of personal connection to the history they're sharing, you know you're in for a truly special experience. So what did we do on this historical adventure? Our first stop was the old courthouse in Morant Bay. I've driven past this place a million times, but Kimberly brought those walls to life with stories I'd never heard before.
This is the Morant Bay Courthouse.
Okay.
Alright. So the rebellion took place in 1865. So what would have happened, particularly October 7th is where the story starts historically. Prior to that, yes, persons were upset about what was happening. They couldn't vote. And so it pushed for the rebellion to happen. Now, on October 7th, what happened was that there was a court case here, and
Oh, this is where it was.
yes, so the statue was right here. The statue used to stand right there. The courthouse was properly put together. Court usually used to be held here as well, but since they burn it down, court is no longer here. It's held down at basically where we call Church Farm.
Okay.
Now, the police, with their warrants, tried to go and arrest like Paul Bogle and his people. And during that struggle, 25 persons died. 25 persons died on both sides. And then when they decided to go up to Stony Gut, they burnt down over 300 houses. And over 400 people would have died. Both men and women would have died at that time.
Standing there, listening to her talk about Paul Bogle and the Morant Bay Rebellion, I got goosebumps. This isn't just history from a textbook. It's real, raw, powerful stuff that shaped our entire country. Next, we headed to Stony Gut Village. Walking through Paul Bogle's actual neighborhood, seeing where he lived, and seeing the ruins of the church where he was a deacon. It just hits differently. This is the kind of experience that changes how you see Jamaica forever.
When he ran away, it was actually the Maroons that turned him over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In keeping with their treaty that they have with the Queen, that was a part of their treaty that if there was somebody that they were looking for, they would turn over the person to them if they found them.
But wait, there's more. The tour also included some natural gems that will blow your mind. We visited the Crocodile Sanctuary, which is as exciting as it sounds. And then we hit up Reggae Falls.
Welcome to Reggae Falls.
Where the falls are so majestic, you'll stare in awe. Here's what I love about Kimberly's approach. She doesn't just stick to one type of experience. While she specializes in St. Thomas, she offers tours all across Jamaica. Want to visit Bath Fountain with its healing hot springs? She's got you covered. Want to check out the Barrington Watson Museum? Or discover Grandpa Falls? She's your girl. When you book with Kimasa Travel Services, you're not just getting a tour guide. You're getting a friend who genuinely wants you to fall in love with Jamaica the way she has.
There is one in Islington. Islington is near to Albion. You would turn like you're going up to Judgment Cliff, but you don't reach so far.
Okay.
So here was located the Chaplain House of National Hero, the Right Excellent Paul Bogle. It was from this spot on October 11, 1865, that Deacon Bogle led his people to Morant Bay to protest against the oppression of the humble Jamaicans by the plantocracy.
Kimberly's personality is absolutely magnetic, and her knowledge runs deep. She didn't just rattle off facts and dates. She made everything personal and relatable. She'd share stories that made me laugh, then hit me with historical details that made me think. That's the mark of someone who truly knows their craft. If you're planning to explore St. Thomas, or honestly any part of Jamaica, and you want to experience it like a local instead of a tourist, Kimasa Travel Services needs to be on your list. This is how you discover the real Jamaica. The stories that don't make it into the guidebooks, and the places that give you chills and thrills at the same time.
So tell me about the other services you offer.
Okay, so I do transportation airport pickups. I also do Airbnbs. So I do rental. I also do property management if I need to, but mostly booking for homes in St. Thomas.
So if somebody's coming from overseas and they're looking for a place to stay, you can help with that.
Right. I
Okay.
can. Right.
Okay.
And the aim is to help like a personal concierge. Anything that somebody wants, I'm able to assist with that. And then the other side of the business is also to incorporate community. So I don't own my buses that do the tours. I have tour guides if we're doing like a big tour, like 4 buses. I have different tour guides for each bus because the aim is, we're building community. Everybody can have their own business. And I am basically facilitating with my business everybody in the tourism space in St. Thomas as best as possible.
So everybody can eat our food.
Everybody can eat our food.
So, here's what you need to do right now. Check out her links in the description below. Seriously, don't wait. Kimberly is the secret weapon you didn't know you needed for your Jamaican adventure. And hey, after you book that tour and experience the magic for yourself, come back here and let us know how it went. We love hearing about your adventures, especially when they involve discovering hidden gems like this. Trust me on this one. Your Jamaica trip just got a whole lot more interesting. A personal thanks to Kimberly and Kimasa Travel Services for showing me that the best adventures happen when you connect with people who truly know and love their home. What hidden gem should we uncover next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more off the beaten path adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.